Hi, this is Horse Life TV and we're doing some basic groundwork today. This is my new horse Zanti. He's a 6-year-old warm blood thoroughbred cross, and what I've found is that he's very sluggish when you lead him in hand. He doesn't walk up to the lead, he sort of drags himself behind, so I want him to be forward in front of me when he walks. And also he's a bit slow. If I back him up, he will back up, he doesn't lock up, but he backs up a bit slowly, not very responsively, so I want him to be a bit sharper off the instructions to back up and then move forward. So there I'm just asking him to back up by pointing my pinky at his under chin with my halter. Oh, sorry, here we're just doing some moving away from the leg exercises. So I want to make sure that he's bending right through his body, not just giving me his neck when I ask him to bend. And there he responded a bit explosively, a bit overreactive, but I want to see his legs crossing over and his whole body bending round like a banana, rather than him just going forward and giving me his neck. So there, you see, there he's crossing his legs, and that's where I stop, give him a break. Now the other side, and again a little bit explosive, a little bit reactionary there. I'm just touching him with the blunt end of the schooling stick, and again there he's giving me a little bit too much neck, not enough body bend, so I've had to keep going, and he's trying to walk forwards too much rather than just coming around me. Again, he's sort of avoiding crossing his legs over, he's just walking in a small circle. And there he did, at the last there he crossed right over, so that's where I let him have a break. And here I'm asking him to back up again, going slightly off view, but using my pinky to his chin, I'm nudging him back in the halter. And there I'm asking him to march forward. And now I'm just asking him to flex his neck around without moving his body away. And this I've practiced with him a few times, he's actually got the hang of this. When I first tried this, he would just turn his body away and not turn his neck. He needs to give his neck and be nice and soft around his neck if I ask him to flex his neck. And then I give and relax. He's very good at that now, like I say, he knows exactly what I want. It's quite a good neck stretch, that one as well. So here I'm just asking him to move away from me again, cross his legs over, and he's much more responsive and less reactive this time. We don't want them explosively reacting, we want them to do as we've asked them, quietly and calmly. And there you see he's crossing his legs over straight away, so I've rewarded him and not over egged the omelette. If he's giving me what I want, then that's all good. So now I'm going to ask blunt end of the stick with this side. Yep, and there he's moving quite nicely away from me, crossing his legs over, yielding his body all the way through, not just his neck. And you see there he's not walking in circles around me anymore, he's just flexing his body. He's understood what I want of him. Good boy. Now I'm asking him to back up again, and I can just tap him a little bit on the shoulder or fronts of the legs. But really when I ask with my pinky, pointing to his chin with my hand, just niggling him backwards, he should just back up, be responsive to my hand aid on the halter. And I'm happy with that. That was a good session. If I do that every day, he'll be much sharper off the aids, and that will have an impact on his ridden work. And he should be more responsive to flexion and to forward and back. And here I'm just checking he's going to walk march in front of me, because as I led him off there, he came away a bit sluggishly, so I want to make sure he's remembered. We did take a walk down the driveway.
Good boy.
So I'm happy with that. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to Horse Life TV.